Hey everyone, this is George. Today I want to talk about Star Wars Outlaws. And apparently, it's not doing well after being released on Steam. So we have this article by the amazing That Park Plays. Star Wars Outlaws sees abysmal player count in first 24 hours on Steam. Has Ubisoft failed again? Well, first of all, no one wants to play as this. No one. This is a terrible character, terrible design, terrible everything. But anyway, let's keep going. It says Star Wars Outlaws debuted on Steam yesterday, and many were wondering if the troubled Ubisoft title would finally find its audience on PC. Turns out, no, it won't. So take a look at this. The peak here on this chart, and I'll be going to the most recent numbers. But here the all-time peak is 1,582 players, 1,500 players, almost. Let's be generous, 1,600 for a game, for a Ubisoft game, for a AAA Ubisoft game based on Star Wars. This is ridiculous. Let me just go over to SteamDB. So SteamDB.info. If this is the first time that you're seeing this is a great site. You can take a look at different metrics for all the games that are trending on Steam, and basically for any game that is published over Steam. So here I have trending games. We have S.T.A.L.K.E.R 2. I'll be talking about that one in a minute. But if we go here, right at the bottom, we have Star Wars Outlaws, and it's trending on SteamDB for some reason. It's funny because I don't see Dragon Age the DEIguard, and if I remember correctly, Wokies and Legacy Media were really excited about Dragon Age the DEIguard, but it is not here. Nowhere to be seen. Anyway, Star Wars Outlaws. Let's take a look at the most recent data. So we have 1,360 players in game right now. Already went past the 1,500. It is at 1,645. This is abysmal. This is, I mean, for a game that was supposed to redeem Star Wars and even Ubisoft as a company, this is terrible. This is laughable. Anyway, let's just take a look at Dragon Age. I talk about Dragon Age. So we have Dragon Age the DEIguard. Okay, we have 19,000 players in game, or almost 20,000 if we want to be generous. And the all-time peak was 89,000. Now, 89,418 to be precise. Let's just compare that number. Let me just open a new tab here. And let's take a look at the S.T.A.L.K.E.R 2. That at the time of this recording, it was released on Steam 48 hours ago. This is what success looks like. We have an all-time peak. Let me just go over to the max. We have an all-time peak of 117,928 players, concurrent players, almost 118,000. It's going well. I mean, this is a game that does have a following. Anyway, going back to the article, as of this writing, the title Ubisoft admitted underperformed upon its debut has achieved a maximum all-time concurrent player count of 1,582 people. With the weekend coming, that number is expected to rise. However, it remains to be seen by how much. Star Wars Outlaws was a buggy title from launch, with game-breaking glitches hindering player progress. Ubisoft offered early access to players who bought the game's special edition. However, a glitch and subsequent update wiped early access save files, utterly undoing the premium benefit for anyone who shelled out the cash. What a disaster. I mean, I keep saying this. Gamers deserve respect. And this is a complete lack of respect. on Ubisoft's part. Additionally, the first stealth missions were a nightmare for players due to clunky mechanics and bugs that would forcibly move the player character out of cover, as seen in the video above. Let's take a look at this video. Nah, no. This is awful. That explosion looked really cheap. No cover. It's terrible. It's laughable. It's pathetic. Anyway, moving on. Additionally, the first stealth missions were a nightmare. Okay, already read that one. The game reportedly sold around 1 million units in its first month. Insider Gaming's Grant Taylor Hall wrote, "We have secured a current sales figure from sources close to the game. At the time of writing, Star Wars Outlaws has just ticked over 1 million sales worldwide." About the one of the main issues that is plaguing Western AAA gaming is bloated budgets, and I don't think that Star Wars Outlaws selling 1 million copies would make it profitable. Anyway, Ubisoft eventually admitted that Outlaws underperformed its expectations, so there you go. No surprises there. Despite this, the developer attempted to spin the game as a positive, classic Ubisoft, Disney, whatever, noting positive review scores from the Access media, which is not an indicator of success. It never is. The game achieved solid reviews and user scores across first party and Epic stores, reflecting one of the most immersive expressions of the Star Wars universe ever created. Ubisoft said with empty pockets. Yeah, it it's simple. It's the action. Get woke, go broke. And just take a look at this Jabba the Hutt. Jabba the Hutt in Star Wars Outlaws. Even he looks bored, woke, and broke. Anyway, I think that's it. What do you think about Star Wars Outlaws and everything that's going on with this terribly woke, flawed game? See you around. Thanks, everyone.